folks, we're back with some more Starfield. We're in the middle of a sort of heated discussion with Taco about peak anime. I haven't watched anime in a while, so my best was Gurren Lagann off the top of my head. What are some other animes that you have seen that you think are pretty good that I probably have seen?
That I think are pretty good?
Yeah. Easiest way to figure out what is peak to both of us outside of Attack on Titan is find the common ground.
See, that's the thing, because I've watched a lot. I've watched a lot.
Stay clear of the military barracks.
And I've never seen characters in anime go through the transitions that I've seen the characters of Attack on Titan go through.
I mean,
as far as like
to me, Mikasa was just always a badass.
It's as good as, say, like Game of Thrones. Or
Hold up, this area is for rules are rules.
See, that's the other thing. Game of Thrones, I'll admit, is pretty riveting, but it kind of lost stuff near on there.
Nobody told me. I suppose if you're...
See, Attack on Titan is kind of slow in the beginning, and then the ending is
all
like...
right, fine.
Why did it
Understood. Will only be...
Things have gotten real tight since Commander Natara took over.
Like, legitimately, I'll give you the fact that the first season was good, but when you watch that season compared to the other seasons, like, I get it. I understand.
Let's hope I see a Marine.
Season 2 would have been a little hard to watch as well. Season 3 and Season 4 would have blew your pants.
Can you do me a favor and bring that plate over to the guard in Cabo Bay too? I made a black pepper crusted steak sandwich, only without.
I really
the
like
just how he likes it.
Okay.
I think the crew
Atomic
here
Cocktail.
appreciates what I do.
That's peak.
It's not exactly
Okay, yeah,
gourmet
that's
food,
got
but
Pretty good.
That's got great
Beats eating
storytelling,
rations.
great character development. That's got everything I like.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'll,
go ahead.
that was a pretty good one. That might be peak.
I've read the
More
technology
characters
was
die for sure.
Yeah, it's got the heartbreak of people dying, people you don't want to die dying.
I didn't really have time to get attached to the girl with the perfume kit.
Okay, so yes, true, but if you rewatch it, you kind of do. Like the first time you see her, you're like, who the fuck is this bitch? You know? But the second time through, you're like, oh wow, I wish I could have got to know her more. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's kind of how I got with the first play, with the first watch through. It was just like, this chick wasn't around long enough, and I honestly
The thing
can't.
is she couldn't be around long enough because her power was too good. They would have been able to accomplish too much.
Yeah, I completely forgot what her power was.
She can turn herself into anybody.
Oh yeah, that was the whole point of the makeup kit and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. She can turn herself into a cat or your best friend. Either way.
I mean, that's powerful, sure, but you also have to match up a person's mannerisms to not be caught.
Well, that's part of her skill, and why she got that weapon is because she was able to. She's able to do that.
My other Xbox that has a headset hooked up to it.
You definitely know your way around the block.
Yeah, Common God Kill is pretty good. That was one of those ones I was like... But I've also watched stuff, like, to me, Samurai Champloo is entertaining. I have no idea if they ever get what they actually want to get done.
That's the problem with Samurai Champloo, is it was kind of like all over the place.
Yeah. That's definitely an anime where you're like, I'm pretty sure 90% of this is filler, but this is entertaining, so...
I don't know if it actually has story, or if it's just fucking around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Samurai Champloo feels like a D&D campaign, right? And
Right.
one person cares and wants to get to the
One person
end.
gives a shit.
That's the
And it's
girl.
not the guy
And the
with
DM's
sword.
like, I'm trying to get you there, but these two fuckers with you have no fucking interest.
Another one I think is really good is
Warnings on the comms. We found a uniform. Be sure to put it
Rurouni
on.
Kenshin.
Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. Slow
What's
it
up?
down. Might need a clearance
Rurouni
code.
Kenshin.
I haven't
You
seen
remember that anime? You've never seen it?
it. No.
Oh,
Plenty
he's,
of options to be sure.
he's
We
like
just need to choose the one that plays to our
really
strengths.
badass
If you know yourself, you know the best path forward. If
swordsman.
two of you plan on using a disguise,
And,
try the security
whatever
office. Otherwise,
know,
there's
period
always
or
a way
whatever.
around.
And
Going down for now.
he
We'll
never
talk again
he
once
never
you've
uses
located your
the
target.
sharp side of his blade because he made a vow to never kill again.
Oh, that's like Trigun. The guy that
Yeah,
never
yeah.
kills people.
Trigun's awesome too. Trigun's great.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch Goblin Slayer?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, yeah. I love Goblin Slayer.
Oh my god. The first episode of Goblin Slayer is just like, what?
Well, yeah, the first episode of Goblin Slayer is huge shock factor, but then plot armor kicks in for the main character. But he's only really got plot armor because he never hunts anything besides goblins. He's like, I stay in my fucking lane. That's why he survives.
That is ready whenever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like, holy shit. So yeah, I set up a thing in the other room. I'm on it right now. It has my headset hooked up to it. I don't have a headset on the other one anymore. I gotta buy a new headset.
I was wondering, I was trying to get you guys into the party, both of you, and nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't have a... She's got a headache, so she didn't want to like have the headset on, and I don't have a headset hooked up to that Xbox anymore. I'm running 3 Xboxes in the house now.
Why are you running 3 Xboxes simultaneously?
I'm not simultaneous. Well, I have one in the bedroom, one in the living room, and I set up a dedicated sim rig for racing. I got the chair, the wheel, the fucking pedal setup. You know what I mean? I got the whole thing for sim racing. So I set up its own dedicated Xbox in a different room because the chair and wheel pedal setup
Seems there
is
was
so
an
big.
accident. There's always something in that book. Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks? No. Will you can provide more substantive
Now I gotta get another
Lifting
headset.
off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
I gotta get a couple screws.
Caillou here. Call goes on. We worked well as a team. If only all my deliveries. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado, but it looks like you'll need to... That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, as a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust... You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further.
I've been
It was an honor
addicted
to
to
work with a true
fucking
professional.
Forza
Good luck. If you
Motorsport.
make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
I've heard the team is looking for more pilots.
Or raced with Donnie for a little bit. That was fun.
Was it though?
We never actually got on the track together. He was just chasing my ghost on this rivals mode. He chases my hot lap time.
Another way I find anime series is just talking to people and what they think is good. But I also try to stay away from anything, like I said, that's over 52 episodes.
That's the problem, though. Some of the good ones are fucking up there.
Yeah, but like, I guess I tried to watch Bleach back when it was like an ongoing series.
I can't watch Bleach.
Yeah.
I agree. It got too much.
Yeah, and then
got over it.
Naruto was at least Shippuden might. I might give Shippuden a shot, but the primary Naruto series became filler, and they killed Neji whenever the author didn't plan for that. So then you had to like BS your way to a different story, and I don't know if Neji's alive in Shippuden or not, or what happened there as a result of.
I think Neji's dead in the books too, though.
Yeah, I think he dies later or something, but he doesn't die the same way that he does in the anime. It's just a big wasp stabbing him. Or maybe it was a desire whenever in the manga he hadn't died but they killed him in the anime. Then the author was like, well, fuck. You put me in a weird situation here.
Yeah, I kind of wish they'd done Naruto like they did Hellsing
Results in
and
risk
Full Metal
increased by a magnitude
Alchemist,
of
Fucking Hellsing's awesome.
Hellsing
where their
was good.
stories,
Hellsing
their
was really
stories
good.
kind
Both
of strayed at the end.
Hellsing Ultimate
until
and
they went
like
back
the
and
original
remade it.
Hellsing. Fucking
Why are you
both.
in
Oh,
here?
have you guys watched Blood? Either Blood Plus or Blood C?
I've seen Blood Plus
Yes.
and Blood C. Blood
I
Plus is
have
better.
not.
Blood C
Wait,
is way
you
too over
like
the top.
Blood Plus? That has like 300 episodes.
I don't think I watched all 300.
Okay. I was gonna say, that got so many episodes that I had to be like,
Well, they had the guy with the fucking coffin walking around the Chevalier, and I'm like, this guy is cool.
Yeah. Did you get to the point where her little brother is working for her sister now?
I think so, maybe.
That was where I left off. It got really creepy with her little sister and her
Don't
brother.
you mean access
And I was
to the
like, I
ship?
don't like this anymore.
It's attached
I'm
to
gonna
a
stop watching
prototype.
it.
We're still in the test. It can even interpolate.
I want to go back and rewatch Trinity Blood.
I mean, yeah, that was
What'd you guys
was
say,
We are
Goblin?
far
gonna
beyond
be a good
potential.
show.
This is the
Yeah,
biggest
yeah.
advancement in
Futurama, I mean,
decryption tech
Funimation.
since everything beyond this.
No
And
idea.
yes, there are
Then there's
Yes,
also,
it's not. But don't worry. In short,
I don't know
I've-
if you've seen it,
they all
Bella,
give
but
the-
I've been planning to watch Black Blood Brothers at some point.
Splendid.
Why they gotta be
Normally
black?
my request on
Well, it's just what it's called, is
Classic.
Black Blood Brothers. And then there's
And how
Witchblade,
do-
I need to watch it too.
Then where are they now? And what order are they in? Backwards?
Some people
I'm
call it
sorry,
Sky
but I
Blade.
don't. Now, if you don't have any...
You said Switchblade, right?
Alright.
No, Witchblade.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop it.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah,
Do you not know
Witchblade's
that
kind of
reference?
cool.
Yeah, Witchblade was
Nope.
fun, but Witchblade's also hyper fan service.
Oh god, yeah. Definitely.
Like, Witchblade is what someone who grew up watching Sailor Moon would
Oh, so it's like
naturally
freezing?
gravitate to.
Yeah, but the story itself is like a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah, it was a good story.
Freezing was decent though.
I don't know, it was a
Yeah.
little creepy.
For being fan service, it was pretty fucking good.
I just couldn't get over the fact that he wouldn't stop lusting over his sister. It makes a univolt? Are you kidding me?
What? What does?
A Felbat and Elizabeth makes a univolt.
Do I know you?
That's amazing.
That's not amazing.
Oh,
It's pissing me off.
C'est la vie.
Lavi.
Excuse me.
La vie.
Lavi.
So, what's this big project you're working on? Well, I can tell you about that.
Damn it. They're loving. Lobby. Alrighty, I'm gonna go watch anime. Yes,
Alright.
What you gonna watch?
Have a good
I'd have to
night.
kill you. Really? Couldn't you just trust me? No?
I don't think you heard me.
Boku no Pico?
Okay,
Oh.
have fun. I've been around long enough to know what not to look up.
You're right. No shit. When that anime came out, there was so many fucking memes about it, and I was like, I'm so scared.
I mean, I honestly don't know anything
I'm
about
one of
it.
those people
but-
that
I know
doesn't get
enough
very
to know I
deterred.
shouldn't watch it.
So like, I still have it on the list of like, I might watch it, but
No, don't.
it,
Yeah, I'll be
It's-
honest.
It's about an older guy and a little
Oh.
boy.
Wow, okay, that's creepy.
That's as far as I know, and that's as far as I
all I know is the anime opens
I
up
haven't
with a bunch
watched
of
it,
kids
but I do
pissing
know.
in a fucking fountain, and it shows the pixelated dicks. So I'm just like, huh, is this a porn?
Wow.
The Marines on the
Okay.
station are some of the
Yes.
best in the galaxy.
It is a porn?
Yes, it's called hentai. That's like Orient
Duty
First Blood.
pilot?
That's porn too. You just don't know.
Hey,
it.
no, it's no.
No can do, soldier.
It's
You're gonna.
not.
You kidding? Junjo Romantica is closer to porn than Orion.
Do I know it?
Why is this guy walking backwards with me in sync?
Moonwalking.
Oh, you can harness that kind of
I need to actually watch Yuri on Ice too. Pretty much all the girls at Renfest were into that show, so
Into what show?
might be good. Yuri on Ice.
It's a Yuri anime.
No? I think Yuri is girls, yaoi is guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, Yuri's not like, it doesn't have to be sexually explicit, but if it's a relationship about two girls liking each other, it's a Yuri.
Honey, that's the problem. Yuri on Ice is about gay guys.
Yo, boy.
Technically it's yaoi.
Why is it called Yuri then?
Because two of the characters are named Yuri.
Weird.
So it's legitimately Yuri on Ice.
I feel like someone was just doing a play on fucking words with that.
Two characters. Oh, it's a very good play on words. I mean, you don't exactly name your child Yaoi.
You don't name it Yuri either, that's just naming your kid girl.
No, one of the guys is a Russian.
Oh, okay, that
Yuri
works.
is a name. Yeah.
gonna last much longer. Engaging target!
What if I can make everyone calm the fuck down? Wait, would that have been that easy?
Are you here? Goggles almost. We worked well as a team. That being said, but it looks like you'll need to. That doesn't mean you're as a member of the Crimson Fleet.
So,
What?
Bella,
First lesson in being a rookie. You share the
do you
loot,
want your
but not the
chips
risk.
later?
Good luck.
They're
If
not
you get
gonna
out
go
alive,
bad.
next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
No, they're not. I'm just checking.
I'm trying to get a minimum amount of time with the game, because I'm not about to give the people a 15-minute Starfield playthrough.
That's fair.
I might give them a 30-minute. But I want to at least get through this one mission.
Test pilots.
Ooh, what's going on?
I'm just sneaky.
Oh.
Well, this is a lot less sneak and a lot more smooth talking, but if the smooth talking doesn't work, I gotta get back to sneak. But at least I'm wearing
Oh.
the proper gear for people not to question what I'm doing here. So I get to walk around and show my face and not worry about it. Very Hitman-esque.
That's neat. I love when you tell me about that game.
Yeah, and then you gotta freaking put all the clips together and you hate it all over again.
Well, that's just because I have to go through all the clips.
Intercepting
I like listening to you when you talk about your games.
transponder data in the harbor
You explain them very well.
Promising. Wait, who? Don't you mean access? It's attached to a. We're still in. It can even in. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code. We'll be able to infer everything. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, Missy. Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that... But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life supports. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless... They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal cuts... Splendid. That was fast. I thought I... Normally my requests aren't given this much attention. I see. It would have been nice if they... You're right. We do need to hurry if we're... All right, you've convinced me. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome check. The uniform you can get in the locker room area. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals.
Pilot?
Reporting for duty, pilot? Access granted. Be sure to head to the control center.
What I heard, they could be wearing a marine outfit, so stop anyone you don't know. There's rumors Commander Notaro was brought onto investigate.
To my crew position.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure. Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues. Another day, another patrol.
Ship stolen, just like that. You think maybe they wouldn't put a grav drive on it?
You stole
Yeah.
a ship?
The
Oh.
ship had the module I needed on it. Therefore, take ship.
Well then.
You know, I've always wondered, if someone made a mess on this station, would anyone even notice?
Can't wait to tinker with it. Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Need something?
Right.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Oh wow, we're still well rested, but I should go ahead and get some sleep.
I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
Every captain here has earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
I always thought heat leeches were just...
Nice to know Neva was right about you. Surprise? Neva talks tough. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope. Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned... Sounds like you're on board as a I have to admit, the way things are going...
Discovering Crix's legacy would solve one of the settled system's great mysteries. Oh, I'm as curious and excited as anyone to see what we'll find.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
What a day.
Hey, Skelly. Can you pop a couple of Pop-Tarts in?
Rook?
Some Pop-Tarts with my chips and salsa.
Okay, I can do that. Give me just a moment. Feels kind of nice to do some more crocheting. This blanket's comfy.
Jasmine
be
tells
really
me that
heavy
you not only
on
brought us
you.
a
That
same
but an
blanket?
entire prototype UC ship.
Alright.
I'm impressed,
Yes.
Rook. Very impressed.
They take forever. Okay. I'm excited.
Should have
about
taken
that.
the compliment,
It's gonna be
Rook.
so nice once I
Dale
finish
doesn't
it
give
and we can
those out
use it.
often. Juan gave us the full rundown. She gave you some really high praise.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract.
Thanks for
Keep
playing
me
Power
posted.
World with me earlier.
Yeah, no
All
problem.
right. That
got me keep
leaves our
playing after food if you
electromagnetic
want.
atmosphere problem. And I
If I'm
think
still
we
awake.
discovered a solution.
Maybe.
There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne.
I think you will be.
We get our hands on their...
I might. I don't know. I feel kind of iffy.
You
today.
damn right she can.
You know?
My girl.
All right. Now, why don't you give us the info on our need?
You get to meet up with the love. She's had her deft.
Estelle is one of the most reliable... If I want something done, there's... No. There is no getting along here. You are going... She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we...
Understood. We'll do our best to remain on her good
Kind of
side.
what I meant about getting along.
Never mind her good side. You'd be better off appealing to her
I'm gonna
bank
finish
account.
this real
That
quick
is
and
what
then I'll
drives
go
her.
make your pop tarts.
Estelle will be
Okey-dokey.
waiting at Madame Sauvage's place.
Love you.
I'd say don't keep her waiting. But chances are...
And keep your eyes on it. We are one step away from...
I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell stuff, but I realized I also sold stuff pretty recently, so I'm just gonna sell stuff in Neon. That'll work. I didn't really steal a lot from that space station. Now, if I'd gone on a killing spree, which I have a character that's gonna do that when we come back to this game for a 3rd playthrough, Skelly's account is gonna be full of blood.
We should stick to the main plaza. Unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
Oh, fucking Scotty, I'm coming for you, bud. I just dropped 2 seconds off my lap time.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
Need something? This better not be a waste. You got the money.
Oh, close.
Just sold this guy all the clothes off my back.
Done here? Time to move on.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet
You looking to... Really? You're just gonna blurt it out like that? Good God. Since it's obvious you're the rook that Delgado sent, I'm gonna say both of us
Just
some
gotta
time.
blurt it out, idiot.
Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Come on, give me a break. You're not sending me a rook to handle a job this Specifics, huh? Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned
Alright,
2
come on,
contacts
me.
and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches...
The few times I've dealt with Benjamin Bayou in the past have been rather unpleasant, to say the least.
Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. Program us, point us in the right direction, and watch us go. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid while you're inside Generdyne, I need you... It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. Well, well, look at... Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their database. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komi. Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne. So you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and
Nice
potentially
and
her
easy.
boyfriend, Benjamin. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the... As for dealing with Komiko, the rest is up to you, Rook. Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
The strikers are upstairs, so we better be on our best behavior.
You try Velocity yet?
Damn, there's no velocity up here.
Pull up a gel, lavatory.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space.
Away from home, here it's on beyond bored. Ever look in the mirror and wish you institutions have endured as well or as
Yeah, what? Let me save you some time. If you're here for a well, like I said, it's look, I'm sorry if I'm afraid that I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research. My Supi. The problem is that Brayson Bayou, administrator. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the... Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to administrator. What do you think I should... You know what? You're absolutely right. Hey, look, thanks. If there's anything else you... As long as it doesn't get me. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I'd like to think so. Maybe. I haven't agreed to anything yet. Look, I don't know why you're pushing me to talk about Miss Komiko's... We're done talking about that. Sorry. She might be a bit... I've only been working... Well, the big... Sure. It was great speaking with you.
The way things are looking at Generdyne, might be time to polish up my resume.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada? Me either. He's never around.
Just
Are
let
you
me know
supposed
when
to
you're
be
ready
here?
for me to go make your Pop-Tarts, okay?
I was ready when I asked.
Fuck!
Okay, I'm gonna go do that, alright?
Okay.
Oh, I hope the data on there was worth all of the trouble.
It was not.
What? I'm working here. Are you lost?
Genodyne Industries welcomes you to our corporate office. What? Oh my god. Funny thing is, when you think about it, it actually makes perfect sense. I've never actually met Mr. Harada. I haven't even seen a picture of the man. I've only communicated with him via messages. So that means Bayu has a controlling stake in Genodyne already. And he's soaking up a corporate salary to boot. Pure genius. Well, this certainly puts a different spin on things. I'll just keep my head down for now and my mouth shut about Brace and Bayu. Thanks for taking the time to talk. Hello. It's good to see you. As long as it doesn't get... We're done talking about... Hope to see you again soon.
Script. I'm on duty.
PMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking. Super baristas undergoes enhanced training.
Show no mercy. Leave no...
Yeah, you. You really go...
What's up?
Here for a drink? A chimera bar? You people should leave her alone. What do you... Yeah, sure. Tell me, you debt collectors are low life. Now get out of my club before I get...
No, really? I'd like to see you try.
When I need the trash taken out, I call the strikers. So unless you want to deal with the tough... Oh my god. Look, I'm... The Crimson Fleet. Oh, sorry, Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. If you want to talk to her, You already have access. Enjoy your drinks.
Looks like you need to relax.
Howdy.
What can I get for you? Hello there. I'll be happy to provide what... Can I get you anything? Of course. No purchases. We also offer an... Miss Komiko is a dangerous person who's... She's clearly using Micah for her own nefarious purposes. Oh my goodness! I trust I haven't... All I want is for her to be out of Micah's... Please, let me know if you'd like any Aurora.
Take it easy.
Hey.
Yeah. Before you... If you're having a problem with your power or complain about your... Anything else? You must be zoned out of your mind, because... You're serious. Do you really think I'd risk my position as... How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're good luck. I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of... A few years back, the previous CEO... Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then, if that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for... And when this stupid bullshit is over... If you had to work with Grayson, the man is still a totally incompetent fool, and the worst part of it is that he's administering... It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself. What is this? A job interview? I'm the CEO. So when you have... The salary help. Keeps him off the Freestar Collective. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a... Try and get in his way, and then he uses neon security. If you get caught in Generdyne, that's on you. You good?
Yeah, I know this place.
Just for reference, folks, if you live, if you haven't heard about San Diego charging people $900 for pod beds, this is literally what it is. It's a 4-foot long, yes, you heard me, 4-foot long sleeping space that's only about 3 feet high. This is exactly what you would be looking at if you got a San Diego bed for $900.
Oh yeah, pod beds?
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually found out those weren't legal.
Hell yeah, they weren't legal.
What?
They didn't reach the standard.
I'd be making a fortune.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a pod bed needs to meet a minimum 5-foot thing. I think they need to be 6 feet long. to account for, you know, taller humans. I mean, heck, if I could get away with pod beds, I'd install them in this place. Huh? I'd make them a bit more regulation than 4 feet, though. I'd make them 6 feet long, and I'd have to be like, oh, it's just part of the wall. Have fun.
Be careful if you run into those.
Welcome to Generdyne. Hello. Welcome to I'm sorry to hear that you're having... If you wouldn't mind using one of our customer service... Was there anything else? I'm so sorry, but Mr. Bay, can I assist you? Oh, certainly. Have a great day. Hello. Welcome. This is Generdyne's power. All of the electricity. Well, our conduction, I'm sure meant... Oh, certainly. Chief Technician Brayson, if you have any questions. Apart from the fact that he's Administrator Benj... Even if there was, what? I'd like to tell you. Oh, here... According to the techs working closest to Brayson, he's in over his head. In fact, now we all know how he got the job. I mean, his big... What I don't understand is why he put someone with no experience in charge. To be honest, I feel bad for Brayson. He's... Unfortunately, only Generdyne, any unauthorized individuals, will be subject to the... I apologize if that sounds ominous, but they... Thank you for visiting Generdyne.
Probably put Sarah outside.
Something you need? No problem.
Alright, when we come back from food, we'll be doing this. Just in case I don't come back from food and this is the end of the stream, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, drop the bell so I make some noise. I'm proud of some new content on YouTube. And subscribe to my Twitch, catch up on a whole bunch of videos that have made to YouTube. Y'all have a good night. Ah, surprise, we're still here. Just loading back into the game now. I wonder how jarring that was, doing the outro and then I'm suddenly back, only to find I might be gone in like 40 minutes, who knows, and then the stream goes on for another 3 hours, you know, because we do that sometimes, because I like to regret my decisions. would screw up my sleep schedule when I have an actual job. Don't worry, I'm responsible. I'll still go to bed at a reasonable time, guys. Reasonable enough. I know how to flip my schedule around through naps. Usually this ends up being a really crappy day. Maybe I should wear that operative suit.
I have direct sensor contact with
Alright, bad start here. Kind of. I should have recon stimmed earlier. I think my footsteps were being loud enough. reason I have for cutting into this, but we'll see how it works out. Actually, it might be good to just says computer. Cool. I assume it's security related. Okay. Is that a good idea? Doesn't appear to be anything worthwhile in here. Okay. Gotta make sure to sell that before I get off planet.
I'm not going down without a fight!
What was that person doing just staring right at a vent?
I am sick and tired of getting yelled at by Coney.
Oh yeah? What did Ms. High and Mighty complain about this time?
Unbelievable. Brayson's latest work order. Ah, yes. The one that tasked us with recalibrating the fixed mode reductors instead of inductors. That's the one. How is it even remotely fair that we're having our work evaluated by that incompetent freak? You should be careful. I'm pretty sure you don't want Administrator Bagley hearing you.
Let's see what he says. Hopefully he doesn't say, "Oh man, you killed a bunch of people coming in here," because I killed exactly one person.
Stop, please. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome. When you accessed the computer, I knew you were coming. No? Okay. I'm not trying to trick you. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. Oh, don't patronize me. I know I'm no prize winner, but, you know, I've spent my entire life. Everything always works out for him. And all the while, he laughs. Murder my own brother. Are you crazy? Just because I hate how he treats me, it doesn't mean I want him dead. You know what? I am sick to... The passcode for my terminal is GEN. I'm getting out of here while I still can. Feels good to be in control for a change.
Not interested.
ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems.
Move along.
Our baristas undergoes enhanced training.
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong.
There was a little bit of new stuff in that conversation, but not enough to warrant a clip.
Too bad I can't use it.
Yeah, you. You're really going to walk on your face to feed your body with chunks. Chunks, chunks, chunks.
You know, if someone served me steak in the form of chunks, I'd probably eat it.
Welcome to Chunks.
I probably wouldn't like that it's a little cubic food, but
I'd be making a fortune.
I'd probably still eat chunks. As long as it was, you know, just like a steak. Because I assume everything that's chunks tastes like what it packaged as, you know? A block of wine tastes like wine. That would be weird. But doable. I wonder if you drink it or eat it.
People joke, so those balloon zealots were.
Did I really tell her to wait in here? Sarah, I told you to wait right outside this door. I don't know what the heck you're doing in this building at all.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can try not being fucking lost.
What are you looking at?
The colors.
Apply for the job?
My God. I still can't believe you can do that.
Something. This better not be a waste. Always happy to take.
Right. It's a good thing I checked.
If you find anything else.
Heard from them in months.
You're out there a lot, right?
Space.
Rise and shine. We've got things to do.
Hey! You wanna dance?
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Ah, there you are. What kept? It's obvious you're here to meet someone. I assume that same someone provided you with that... All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capability. Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't... No. For your kind, it's only... That's what they tell me. Look, I'm not here to debate. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded.
You make my skin crawl, Bayou.
Good thing I brought her along.
My dear friend, you couldn't possibly offer me enough money to offset the embarrassment that this has caused. I'm afraid you'll just have... You don't have to worry about that in the least. You point me to our little mole, and I'll do the rest. You don't even have to get your hands dirty. One of your own, I believe. Interesting. Well, unfortunately for Ms. Vincent, she won't be joining us for the rest of her life.
Your lack of value for human life makes you a wretched excuse for a human being, Bayou.
So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the Key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
What? He's invulnerable. Okay. Is he not technically here? Do I have to go where he is? He's not here. Okay.
Our business has concluded.
Yeah, I can see how you get to rule Neon. You're literally a god. No wonder no one fucks with him. He's literally unkillable.
Be back on board.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado need... Oh, it's bad. Real. Now get your ass...
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
We may not have official security on the Key.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as...
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up, because we've gotten word that UC Systef is massive. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock. Just slow down and listen before you jump. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
While we're at it, perhaps we should fetch your groceries for you as well?
Why is everyone saying as well?
Once your ship is
It's been
ready,
said so much,
jump
it's
out
weird
the
now.
back door,
As well.
board the legacy,
As well.
And bring us the cash.
Someone get a fucking thesaurus for whoever wrote this section.
Nothing around here is...
Dell's right. You have to follow these after you board the Legacy. Be on the lookout for once you locate the Vault's control center, hook up the data...
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, only a genius like... Yeah? Look, if that money ends up anywhere but... Now get... The toughest nut to crack is that Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristle. If we hope to stand a chance against it... Now get your ass to... Bannock 4.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up. Oh.
This ship is starting to feel like home. I hope our conduction grid holds. Otherwise, that EM radiation will overload every circuit on this ship. Oh, keeping my fingers crossed. EM levels are off the charts, but the conduction grid's holding.
Is it?
Over there. It's the Legacy, and she's completely intact. And what's that? System has been knocked. Is that another ship docked with it? Strange.
Nice call, though. She saw, Crix's ship docked with the Legacy.
Warning, an emergency lockdown is in effect.
Look at the damage to these robots. We're not the first people to set foot on the Legacy since it was trapped.
Warning, vault access requires an authorized transfer module. Vault access approved. Please stand clear of the doors.
This must be a cred tank. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in years. I think Galbank stopped using these decades ago.
The info she's got there.
Nice bit of work there.
Find anything useful? Jasper Cricks. Did he get this close? Only to be trapped here like the Legacy's crew.
Yep.
Crew recording initiated.
Well, now, let's see. Another day's gone by. What's it been now? 6 weeks? Who the hell knows? Food packs from my ship are gone, so it looks like the clock's running down for me, and Issa wins. What a clever woman. I never saw it coming. I mean, I can't blame her. I was stupid enough to
Might as well take what we can.
Crew recording initiated.
Son of a bitch! Nothing. Complete waste of time. I've tried everything I can possibly think of, and I end up right where I started. Oh, here I thought I was so clever. Thought I had it all figured out. First, fix my ship and get the prototype shielding back online. Second, shunt the power from the cred tank array back to the system to drain the credits. And then third, haul ass back to my ship before the EM field rips apart the Legacy. 3 easy steps, right? Only problem is, I'm stuck at step 1. Every system on my ship is dead, and there's nothing aboard this ship to use for repairs. I can't believe I came all this way, just to end up stuck here like the poor bastards who ran this ship. Actually, wait a second. Issa will figure it out. I told her where I was going for a reason. She's smart. She'll know something's up when I miss the rendezvous. After all, we're supposed to split the loot. All I have to do is sit tight and wait until she figures out that something's gone wrong. And she'll come here looking for me. In the meantime, I should start rationing my food. They could be waiting for a while.
Crew recording terminated.
Beginning currency transfer. Please stand by. Currency transfer complete. Warning, electromagnetic surge detected. System failure imminent.
There goes the main power. We need to get the hell out of here.
Multiple voltages detected. Structural integrity failing. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Atomic damage. Massive damage. System failure.
Warning. Structural integrity critical. Recommend evacuation immediately.
I'm gonna go down. Not gonna last much longer.
Crew recording initiated.
It's day 20 since supplies dried up. And here I am, staring at an empty poker table. Our last game. After Simmons passed, we kept trying to get together at least once a day for a game. To keep our minds off of things. Kellner and Leong were the next ones to step away. Then it was just Mayfield. We played for hours.
What did you need?
Now I'm alone. I just wanted to leave this recording for anyone that finds the legacy
good
trapped
sleep?
above Bannock 4.
You have my attention.
That's all. For now. Going to deal myself a few hands and call it a day. I miss you, Trembly. And I'll be joining you soon. GB Legacy.
Shields on. Crew recording terminated.
Captain. Our shields have been critically damaged.
Going to
Oh,
deal
hello.
myself a few hands and call it a day. I miss you, Trembly. And I'll be joining you soon. GB Legacy. Signing off. Crew recording terminated.
Repairs to the shield are complete.
For now. Going to deal myself a few hands and call it a day. I miss you, Trembly. And I'll be joining you soon. GB Legacy. Signing off. Crew recording terminated.
It's weird, it's not letting me get in the chair.
That's all. For now. Going to deal myself a few hands and call it a day. I miss you, Trembly. And I'll be joining you soon. GB Legacy. Signing off. Crew recording terminated.
We have our shield system back.
We're due for our next jump soon. I'm making another run out of to get closer to God. Of course. Stay safe. I'm making another run out to get closer to God. You're a universal. Please, share some of our meal. Have you ever felt I've jumped dozens of, but I'll keep jumping. Oh, sorry. It was a pleasure talking, but I hope God...
Engines down, Captain. They are easy prey. Their grab drive is crippled. They're not escaping. Enemy propulsion down. They
Alright,
should be
so this
much
is
easier
all
to
going to
hit
be
now.
different. Because I took it to the Vigilance before. And then came and killed these guys, so... Yeah. Came in on a firefight, dude. I'm also... My character's messed up. This stuff ain't gonna improve by the time we actually get into the ship, but luckily none of my actual range damage stuff is affected here.
All right, don't stand there looking stupid. Everything's
Hell
going to
yeah.
hell and Delgado needs you in operations. Yeah? Well, if we survive, I'll pat you on the back later. Ikande is throwing everything he's got at us, but we're planning on pushing his sorry ass all the way back to Jemison. That is, unless you want to keep standing here talking while the Vigilance puts its crosshairs
I
on
don't
us.
have to do that.
Bring them on.
I do need my ship repaired, though, and I might want to grab some ship parts for the road.
I don't know if you've heard, but SysDef's decided to pay us a little visit.
The day we put the
Sharks don't
down.
scare me.
Hell yeah. We took out that first one.
Oh yeah? Well, it ain't just SysDef. There's about 1 million
Sharks starting a war? Oh yeah.
every last junker in the fleet out there with guns strapped to the hood. Let's make sure the only...
I don't know about you, but I think the welcome sign really lends itself to the alluring
Sarah,
charm
you're
of the
talking
Star
over the
Station.
important one-time dialogue that I'm going to be hearing between people getting attacked by SysDef.
The whole station's on high alert.
Is it true Marines like to wear a lot of plate?
You might find a deal or two here, if you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
Auntie Aludra's got everything you need.
Don't forget to save some creds for armor, too.
Don't listen to him. The only clothes you need is another strap to hold more guns.
That's funny. I mean, that's technically true.
I'm ready
if you
for
shoot
whatever
them
those
first
sharks
and you
throw at
kill
us.
your enemy and they don't have a chance to shoot you, you will always come out unscathed. But you have to assume you're able to always shoot first and always hit your enemy, and that they aren't going to get a shot off on you.
Weapons for all occasions. I've got what
SysDef
you
never
need.
learns.
I
No one
bet I
comes
have.
Wheaton lives.
Done here?
Does
Fine
this guy
by me?
have ship parts?
Let's see what we have. I was hoping...
You don't have ship parts? You suck.
Remember, all trades are restriction-free.
I know Jazz doesn't sell them. Jazz doesn't have a shop.
Bring him on. System doesn't stand a chance against the fleet.
It's all hands on deck for this one.
You want to survive? I'll only the best. Stay safe out there.
Please tell me. Need something? Just to make it.
Okay, she sells ship parts. That's good.
Bye, I guess.
Delgado will work out a battle plan. All we need to do is follow it. If you need credits, you know where to find me.
I hope the fleet knows. Is that it? That is Grix's legacy? Dios mío.
Yeah, me either, man.
I can't
None of this
believe
would
it's
have
right
happened
here.
if Conde didn't pick me up and be a
Jazz,
dick.
fire up the analyzer. Can you confirm?
It's true. You were right all along, Del.
You know, there were moments, doubts. I almost stopped believing it was real, that I was chasing ghosts. But then came that day on Subarov, and everything changed. And now, here it is. Grix's legacy. Our future. Of that, there can be no doubt. I get what you're saying, but we're not gonna be bankers. These funds will go to weapons, ships, and boots on the ground. Now, only one thing stands in our way. The vigilance. Speak of the devil. Jazz, what is the situation?
Looks like Ikande is starting to move.
Typical Sistef. The sharks are so bloodthirsty, they won't even give us time to bask in the moment.
You can hardly blame the man. After all, his worst fears just came to light.
They're afraid of us. With Grix's legacy in hand, Ikande knows we're unstoppable. It's a desperate move that's going to end with UC Sistef losing everything. Ikande doesn't give a damn. He doesn't need the legacy. He's just terrified what we'll do with all the credits. That is, if we survive this encounter and get to spend them. Those first few Sistef ships were only scouts, trying to confuse us and probe our defenses.
Which means they're playing it smart. They're gonna try to take out our defensive batteries before bringing in their big guns.
The batteries are the only thing we have with enough electromagnetic firepower to punch through the Vigilance's hardened shielding. We lose those batteries, we lose everything. Hey, genius. Did you listen to a word I said? The Vigilance's shields are close to impenetrable. The defensive batteries are the only thing we have that can cut through. Jazz, lay the plan out for us.
Genius, you listen?
We're gonna hold the fort here while you hop back into your bird and head for those defensive batteries. For optimal firing coverage, we're keeping them far from the key and each other. So you'll have to jump to each one individually.
You see any Sistef ships get within pissing distance of the batteries, you take them out. In the meantime, we'll secure Grix's legacy here and have Shinya begin cracking the encryption right away. He'd better, or we're screwed.
Don't worry, Shinya's the best. Ever since you started getting close to Crix's legacy, we've been refining his decryption algorithms. Buy him some time, and he'll get the credits flowing.
I don't care what you think. Now that the legacy is here, I'm not letting it slip through my fingers. Receiving a cut of those credits is the only thing that is convincing the fleet's captains that it's worth risking their own lives to defend the key.
Hey, if it's any help, you can count on one hell of a party when you get back.
Amen, Jazz. Once the batteries are online, we will start our attack of the Vigilance. We'll tear apart the shields, board the ship, and bring Ikande to his knees. No, we might not get another chance. The Vigilance will only be in range because they think we are defenseless. We need to strike quickly and then board the ship the moment their shields are down. If we wait too long, they'll have time to recharge. Then you have your orders. Oh, and one last thing before you go. In preparation for the attack, Ikande arrested some of our people. While you're aboard the Vigilance, you might want to spring them from the brig. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, now's the time. Otherwise, good luck.
Huh. I wonder who Candy manages to grab without any evidence. Also, all that's new. Hence why I let them all talk.
I'll head to my crew position.
I'm gonna have to sell some of this. Yeah, just to make room.
At least, taking down those sister ships is a good way to blow off some
Weapons, ammo. Just gotten in. Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
At least, taking down those sister ships is good.
Do.
Rest well, I hope.
Do you need something?
Okay. I'll get off the ship so I can turn around and board straight to the cockpit. So I can't get in the chair.
jump away.
Alright, I've got a connection to battery Alpha online.
Target's engines have been disabled.
We are not out of the woods
Target
yet.
shields are down.
Alright. That's one battery defended.
Beta battery is down. This death must have knocked something loose. Buy me some time to do a remote fix, will ya?
Enemy has left. We've taken out their grab drive.
You're flying against the best, eh?
We've taken out their grab drive. We've taken out their grab drive. We've taken out their grab drive.
Damn it!
We have disabled the enemy's engines.
Beta back online.
We've hit their engines and they are offline.
All right. Don't break your
I
arm
don't know
patting
what
yourself on the
any of
back.
that has to do
Drive
with you
is
being
down.
called Jazz, but
Enemy
okay.
shield system has been
Alright,
damaged.
Andreja, calm the fuck
We have
down.
disabled their shields. They lost their engines. Target's grab drive is down. They lost their engines. We have disabled the enemy's engines.
This looks like a bit of a mess. What have you pulled me into this time, Don't worry, Juan.
Target.
Just
Critical,
steps away from that battery.
critical damage to the enemy's grab drive.
Hang on a sec.
Direct hit to the enemy's engines.
Reading multiple contacts here.
Critical damage to the enemy's grab drive.
Flagship.
Critical damage to
All right,
the enemy's grab
this is
drive.
it. All
Target's
ships
engines
fall
have been
back.
critically damaged.
Defend the key!
Direct hit to the
Alright,
enemy's
time to
engine.
defend the key. Let's do it. These fights at these batteries are very underwhelming. It's like one tough ship and two weak ships. Alright, there's a level 62 here and a level 6. Couple level 6s.
Contacts incoming.
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded. You heard him. C-Step's here for a visit. All ships, show them how we do things around
Alright.
here.
Let's go.
I got fleet on my six.
Direct hit to their grab drive. Their grab drive.
You know, I can do a lot more.
Target has lost shield. They're vulnerable.
Come on. Defensive
Target's
batteries
engines
are
have
ready
been
to unleash
disabled.
hell, but I can't get a clear shot.
All ships, don't waste your time on the
We've
Vigilance.
knocked out their shield.
Watch it.
Target's grab
Additional
drive.
enemy contacts
shields
jumping
are
in now.
They lost shield. Hit them now.
This shot. Going to me big after this.
Got you covered.
Enemy shield generator has been knocked out.
Ikande is throwing everything he's got
The
in him.
target's shields are offline. Their shields have been knocked out. We've wrecked them. The enemy's target has lost their grab drive. They cannot jump away. Target has lost their target has lost their grab drive. They cannot jump away. Target has lost their grab drive. They cannot jump away. The target's shields are offline.
Looks clear, Jazz.
Target has lost their grab drive. They cannot jump
Locking
away.
onto the vigilance now.
Target has lost shield. They're vulnerable.
Locked in.
Enemy has lost
Firing.
their grab drive. Enemy has lost their grab drive. They lost shield. Hit them now.
Intact vigilance coming up.
Docking clamps engaged. See you inside, Rook.
Captain?
Boarding detected. Multiple contacts.
All decks, defensive stations. Drive them back. And shut off the damn alarm.
No time for me to use a human killing weapon.
Hull breach on deck 3. Sealing bulkheads 9, 12, 14.
Right here!
Oh, this is where I was. This is where I got interrogated. Alright, fuck this guy. I want to talk to them all first.
Never. Could get the hang of hacking. I prefer a more direct approach myself.
Who are you? There's just one random person in here. Okay, 2. Just called Crimson Fleet prisoners.
Fault detected in primary life support. Oxygen at 20.5% and falling.
you do that.
This is just like old times. It's good to be back. Been drinking too much grog. I'm talking about trading shuffleboard and canasta games on a Starliner 4, spilling blood and making credits with the fleet. Thanks to you. Hey, now that wasn't by choice. Besides, I was still making a little bit of extra cash until you stumbled aboard a siren and mucked it all up. Anyway, I'll deal with these prisoners. Could use a few extra hands. Go on, go on. You work your magic.
I thought we were trying to, I don't know, take the ship. The whole ship. Not just haul shit off of it.
Robotics Bay has been hacked. All systems offline.
Waste of time.
Fuck you,
Sick
I
of
turned
your
off
ass
the
again.
robots.
I should start charging you for my help. You kidding me? I backed your play at the lock and now I just saved you the trouble of punching through these tin cans alone? I'd say that calls for a few extra credits on my next paycheck, don't you think? Still not gonna let that one go, huh? What the hell do I have to do for you to forget that it ever happened? Anyway, I'll clear out the rest of this bay. You better get going.
Bulkhead failure in Sector 8. Sealing secondary bulkhead.
Well, look who decided to drop in. What took you so damn long?
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
You take the lead. I need someone to soak up all of these shots.
Always looking for the next mark. I know I saw someone.
I'm going for it!
Zero contacts. Fleet scum must have...
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
All right, looks clear. Secure the area. Lock it all down.
They're taking the engine room.
Well,
Fall back.
that's that.
Defensive stations.
This little beauty isn't jumping anywhere now. What would you do without me?
Really? I'm gonna ask this question? I'm an idiot.
Come on. I really have to spell this out for you? A child would understand. No engineering means no grav drive. No grav drive means no grav jump. This ship isn't going anywhere. Get it? Or do I need to draw you a diagram? Don't thank me. I'm just doing my job protecting the Crimson Fleet's investment. All right, enough of this bullshit. Go on ahead and give Ikande my regards.
She really just does not like eye contact,
Wait
huh?
to see you.
Over here. Hurry. Hey, there you are. This is a far cry from enforcing debts in
Really?
Estonia, am I right? Seriously? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you've forgotten about the guy that single-handedly got you into the fleet. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be trying to sell that crate of Aurora back on Sidonia. Damn right, it's good to see me. I'm about to hook your sorry ass up a second time. So, section ahead's a bit tricky. Com chatter says SysDef's about to hit us with a squad of heavily armed troops. I've hacked all their bots and turrets to give us some backup, or if you want to move fast, I can find you a way around instead. How you want to play this? Me? Nah. You've got this under control. I'll just hang back here, you know, in case SysDef tries something tricky. Don't worry, though. I'm still willing to help out. If you tell me how you want me to handle this section. You want automated backup or a way around? Haul behind you, bite the robots. I'll get the door. If you keep quiet enough, they'll never know you were here.
Or I could do both.
See what kind of information you can get off of there.
I'm gonna blast you.
Mess hall is through that door. Give me some space, and I can pick off anyone down below.
Is that really it for the heavy troops section? Really? Hold up. There's no way.
Warning.
That's what I'm hoping on, man.
Hesitate to use force.
As long as you're pointing in the right direction. Okay.
Potential hostile detected.
Quiet! Someone's out there.
Unbelievable.
Kande. All hands, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
Shuttle 3, launched! Shuttle 4, launched!
You realize that there is no way I'm going to allow the Vigilance to fall into the hands of the Crimson Fleet.
Why are you even bothering to talk? We should drop this asshole right now.
Lower your weapon, Jillian.
Are you out of your mind? Why?
It would be pointless. I have activated the Vigilance's self-destruct. It won't be long before this ship and everyone who remains aboard are going to be incinerated. Long enough to allow me to talk to you before we all die. I am not doing anything. You think I am the one causing this to happen? The destruction of this vessel and the deaths of everyone aboard falls on your shoulders. Whatever caused you to side with these lawless pirates, I hope it was worth it. In the past, you speak in riddles, pirate, but I will tell you plain. Whatever your motivations, your actions make you a monster. I will kill you
I like
myself.
that Starborn thing that happened there.
In light of
Also,
what's
all
about
this
to
is
happen
new.
to us, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Hey! Commander Akande didn't make me do anything. I chose to stay behind.
You see? That is
I'm
called
quite familiar
loyalty.
with it.
A concept that you are obviously unfamiliar with. And why would I do that? If the fleet only cares about credits, then your death will only mean a bigger split. I admit, it's not an easy decision. I take it not everyone was able to abandon ship. So there is some loyalty amongst the fleet. And I don't want to sentence future sons and daughters to die. You win. I've cancelled this self-destruct. You won't have any resistance from myself or Lieutenant Toft.
All right, Commander. I lost some good friends today, so no tricks. Fall out of line, I put one in your head.
I don't care about my life. I just want assurances that my crew will be spared.
You're breaking my heart. Oh, yeah. You're real tough with unarmed prisoners, Mora.
Jillian, please. It's not the time for this.
Yeah, listen to your boss, Jillian, and keep your mouth shut. Now move! Both of you, now!
That seemed pretty well controlled. Neva's letting Jillian walk behind her? Damn, that's dangerous. I should watch her back. Moving on. Morgan, get out of the way. I'm gonna guess they ended up in the brig.
Get moving. Hey there.
Holy shit, man, we did it! We planted our flag on the goddamn vigilance.
Not even gonna bother comparing my kill count to yours. I know you put in work.
Jumping off the ship?
I chased a few down. Can't let the captains have all the fun.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, killed a lot out there.
Rook, you killed it out there. We really did it, didn't we?
This was a total team effort. Top to bottom. Captain to Rook.
Cool.
I must admit, this is exactly what I pictured a haven for pirates to look like.
I've got goose pimples. I ain't no damn bird.
One hell of a souvenir you got there, pirate.
I figured we can use it for target practice.
What about the rest of you? Come back with any spoils?
I looted some
Jasper
weapons.
Crick's voice.
Picked up some creds myself.
I think I got, somebody's toothbrush.
Ah, why would you take that?
We can use it to scrub the toilets.
That was funny. But that Jasper Crick's voice, though. I got some creds.
Good job, Rook.
We really showed those shark fins. Who really
What a payday! We're going to be spending credits until our hands fall off.
Managing finances on this scale won't be easy. But make no mistake, I'm well equipped to handle it. Until next time.
For Delgado! Yeah! For the legacy! Yeah! And for the fleet!
You son of a bitch, you did it! You actually pulled it off!
Didn't I tell you, Dale? I told you there was something different about this rook.
Oh my god, Nave, you're so full of shit.
What? I just call it like I see it, Jazz.
Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship. No?
Shut up, Jazz.
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look. I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short. When I took over around here, things were looking grim. We were hanging on by a thread. The only thing that kept the fleet intact was the promise that I'd find Crix's legacy and put us back on top. At the time, I was full of shit. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna make that happen. And as the years passed, my words started to wear.
We lost a lot of good people because they thought Dale was chasing ghosts.
She's right. That thread I was talking about, it frayed. Badly. But when you found that recording on Suvorov, the hunt reignited. You gave us the courage we needed to hold fast. Now that his legacy is where it belongs, we can become the pirates Crix always meant us to be. Thanks to you.
The struggle over Crix's legacy came at the expense of far too many lives. It's tragic that greed and desperation ruled the day.
Oh, I can't wait to get my greasy little hands on that thing of beauty.
Get in line, Missy. You talking about my new ship there.
No one is doing anything to the Vigilance until I give the okay. For now, we're going to leave it at station keeping near the key until we decide how badly to trick it out. If you've left anything over there, you're welcome to head back and have a look around.
Yeah, you wish.
Unfortunately, Neva's right. This is a setback for the United Colonies. But now that the Vigilance is gone and Ikande is out of the running, they're not going to just forget we exist. It's only a matter of time before they try and cook up some new scheme to come after us. Except this time, we'll be ready for them. Oh yeah? Well, since you think everyone around here helps so much, I'll just give them all a piece of your cut.
Dibs on the comm spike!
You would go for that garbage. Me? I only want the cash.
All right, let's get down to business. You want your money, and you're going to get it. A lot of it. Shinya tells me we have enough money from that haul to not only fix up the key, but purchase some serious firepower to pump up the fleet. Not to mention, pay off all the captains for sticking in there during our fight with Sistef. All that, and we'll still have plenty left over. I might actually take you up on that offer.
Hope you're ready to spend big then, cause I will most definitely drink your sorry ass right under the table.
Now that I'd like to see.
Okay, let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So celebrate, get wasted, then get back out there and make us some money. Just because we have the legacy doesn't mean things will be easy from here on out. With creds, come an even bigger target on our backs. Already thinking ahead, huh? I like it. I won't lie. The idea of a pirate collective to rival the other systems sounds pretty good to me. But we'll save the expansion talk until after we get a full account of the war we just fought. I will say this, though. We have the Vigilance as our flagship now, so our armies are more mobile than ever. Eventually, they might try it, but they have the FC to worry about. Not to mention House Faroon and all the other powers that be. Now, I didn't go to a fancy military academy, but even I know that fighting a war on 2 fronts is a bad idea. 3 fronts? You might as well raise the white flag. I will always appreciate what you have done for the fleet.
Jazz says she
Get
wants
back
to
out there, there's
celebrate.
credits to take.
No any good. Luxury cruises. This is your hunt. Go.
I didn't think you had a chance. Especially after you screwed up that rake job. I thought it was a bad omen. My gut told me to cut bait then. I'm glad I changed my mind. Are you kidding? You saved the fleet. I don't know if you're a captain, but you damn sure ain't no rook. And here's the key to prove it. No more sleeping in a bunk outside the Nova. You get a room, the gear, the whole 9. Congrats. Damn, do you ever sleep? Aren't there roses you could be smelling somewhere? Look, I know what Dale said, but if you ask me, I think your next move should be to head down to the Nova and get yourself a drink. You've more than earned it. We'll talk later.
Now that we've got the legacy, I might work on a few personal projects. Oh, I have tons of thoughts. Forget the legacy. That's my prize. I want to pry that thing open right now and start tinkering. But Delgado might want to keep it intact to use as a warship. I told him if I break it, I'll just build him a new one. It's not like we don't have the money. Take care of your ship, she'll take care of you.
You're the best damn pirate in the fleet.
I
Hell,
knew
the
you'd
settled
fit in
systems.
here. Why? Is there anything new worth stealing? Because it would have to be pretty tempting for me to leave the key now. Not that shaking the Carl Fieldings of the world for loose change isn't its own kind of fun. But with the legacy, we're dealing with matters on a whole different scale. I have half a mind to follow you, given how your luck's run as of late. But at the end of the day, I go where the creds go. And right now, all the deals are being cut here at the key. Catch you later.
We really did it, didn't we? We not only got the legacy, but the vigilance is now ours too.
Thanks for making me look good.
What is it
I would have had to kill you otherwise.
After everything it took to get back in, I'd be a fool to leave now. And besides, there's history being made in this moment. Even if I had business elsewhere, it can wait. It's no different than any other business acquisition. We keep the name on the store, but the creds go to the fleet. Until next time.
Hey, there's my favorite walking cred stick. You headed out? Gotta get busy spending your fortune, huh? Drinks on Cricks, that's the spirit. I could use a pint myself. Maybe I'll tag along. Say, speaking of which, how'd you feel about making this partnership of ours more permanent? Bet we could make some real waves in the settled systems if we put our heads together. And traveling together's a hell of a lot safer. You bet your ass I will. Fleet's got to watch out for each other, huh?
Minigun by
Look,
default.
if things get hot in combat, I'll be there to back you up. Cracking skulls is one of my specialties. I knew you'd see it my way. This will work out just fine. But don't expect me to get excited about taking orders. I'm in this for the cash. Leave it to me. I've got your back, pal.
The Crimson Fleet won! We won!
Well, at least it comes with a bed. I don't have to build a bed in this place. Alright.
We really did it, didn't we? Not even gonna bother comparing my kill count.
The legacy is ours, and no one can
Leave
take
the
it from
rest
us.
to me. I don't foresee any changes, no. Yes, we'll recruit more pirates to take on the jobs, but we'll also have more intel to add to the boards. Of course, I do expect the success rate of each mission to improve dramatically. With the added funds, our ships will have enough firepower to handle their targets much more expeditiously. Be seeing you.
The Nova is going to be rocking.
We really did it, didn't we? Well, I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus. Fergus Wickham. Welcome to the last. As long as you're buying. The last Nova never... Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to... One free... No, can't complain. And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink... Oh, yeah. Working around this slot, day in, day out. Ha! Now that sounds about right. Well, I guess I'm thinking of my dear old man. Almost married her. I'll tell you what. Your Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. I'll send you the details. I never should have let Maddie leave with Clay. Never. Next time, come and find me.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the settled systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making
that's
it nearly
nice.
impossible to approach.
Bach's having a good time.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC Security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC The Navy in turn sent ships to attack the Key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview,
Legacy is ours.
all the attacks
No one can take it from us.
Well, isn't this cozy?
Do you feel these
It appears we've stumbled
embarrassing
across the
failures
embodiment of the
led them
phrase
to form
absolute mayhem.
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division.
While we're here, perhaps we should remain silent about my background with the
That
United
way, in
Colonies.
the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward, proud and strong, while UC SysDef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates. Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Atrocities, huh? How about fighting the Freestar Collective over a bunch of rocks hanging in space? How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to see who the monsters really are.
I like that these two new entries. Crix's Legacy. Oh, and the UC SysDef one.
SysDef ain't got nothing on the fleet.
You should have seen me. I took out
if it
3 of the
isn't the
SysDef
pirates
suckers
who
in one
saved the
blast.
fleet. It's good business having you here. I told you that gun would suit you. Imagine how many more kills you would have gotten if you bought the whole suite. Huh?
Yeah, but it was TK's armor that gave me the confidence to charge right in.
See, it was money well spent. You might even say our wares complement each other.
Well, TK, I guess you aren't a complete waste of space after all.
Thanks, Aludra. I'll take it.
Not just for you.
You two, get a room.
Da, I get it. You're a celebrity. Now, are you going to buy something or what?
The legacy is ours, and no one can
Price
take
is
it
too
from
high
us.
when it comes to protection, right? Stay safe out there.
Don't think because you saved us all, I'm gonna give you a discount. Whatever.
My price is maybe. I think we all owe you one. Buy something rare. Make that one count. We can talk about whatever you want. Always a pleasure.
Looking to make a deal? Your credits are always good at the Trade Authority.
We showed those shark bastards, didn't we?
Okay. Anything? Oh yes, yes. There was something I wanted to do. Now that I have the comm spike, I want to go to Paradiso and see if I can just talk to that ship.
All right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office.
This would be so funny if this happened in real life. Someone docks with your ship, and the airlock's doors are prepped for opening, and then, like, an hour to 8 hours pass by before that door opens, and you're just like, what?
Not a fan of being sidelined.
That guy really docked with us and then just go to bed?
Well, hey there. Nice long rest, eh?
Standing around out here is a waste of me time. Get on with it. Whatever. I ran a smuggling operation in Freestar space. Now, most of my jobs came from, well, the Trade Authority. But I worked for anybody with the credits to pay me. Well, the jobs are better, that's certain. But I could do without having to fork over my hard-earned cash to Delgado. Well, there's a whopper of a bounty on me head that needs paying off. I'm using some of me share for that. But most of it's going straight to me. Hey, this kind of money, I figure I could buy all the booze in the galaxy and still have credits to spare. I'm gonna spend the rest of me life putting that theory to the test. No complaints here. I'm swimming in credits thanks to Crix's legacy. I couldn't have gotten this rich as an independent smuggler. Well, at first, I thought it was just a load of crap. But our trip to the lock convinced me otherwise. Even I couldn't argue with all the evidence we found. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad I was wrong.
Good old Crix Kringle.
We're a hell of a lot richer thanks to old Crix. Damn right. My share is almost worth having to put up with taking orders from Delgado. Almost. He thinks being in charge makes him better than the rest of us. If you ask me, he needs a solid punch to the jaw to sort him out. But keep that between us. Sticking it to Delgado isn't worth losing me spot in the fleet over. No. I'd rather put up with this crap than go it alone in the space lanes. Yeah, you would say that. You freaking kiss-ass. Well, I got into a spot of trouble after a bad smuggling run and ended up with a bounty on me head. A big one. Some of me clients got spooked and quit giving me jobs after that, so I was having a hell of a time paying it off. Figured I'd be dead meat without someone to watch me back while I scraped together the credits. Now that's why I got on the account. Suit yourself? I lost a major haul for the Trade Authority. A whole ship's worth of contraband. It was high-value stuff, too. The kind of stuff that lands you in prison just for having it on board. I did 6 months in the slammer for it. Now, the guys I was working for were pissed off enough about it to put the Trackers Alliance on me tail. Freestar Security stopped me on me way out of Neon. Someone must have ratted me out for smuggling contraband. They seized everything, even my personal liquor supply. Then they threw me in prison and impounded me ship. It's a network of bounty hunters that take contracts all over the settled systems. They'll work for anybody if the pay's good enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, whatever happened to second chances? It depends which Freestar prison we're talking about. The joint on Neon's not so bad. Security's lax enough that you can even get contraband in there if you know the right people. Aquila City's prison is a different story, though. Freestar security strict as hell there. They can't stand the thought of disappointing the Rangers. A bunch of crap, if you ask me.
That's his whole story.
In on deck.
Stay alert. Weapons at the...
You're human. You seem to know an awful lot about us. I can only assume your ship has some sort of advanced scanning capabilities, or there exists some record of our mission somewhere.
Imagine being
Starborn
cut
response,
off from
their response
humankind
to the
for that
Starborn
long.
response, and Sarah Morgan kicking in.
Frightening
That's
that
a
would
lot
be.
going on right there.
Perhaps we
And the
should greet
captain
our
herself is
guests.
here.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
Starship engineering response was
I
nice.
see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... Communications haven't been... Perhaps you'd be willing to act... Of course, we know that now. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected... Now then, please follow me. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be
for security
more interesting
purposes.
from here on out.
I do not believe we have need to fear
The
our
Constant
guests,
is a
but
peaceful
I'll
ship.
if you insist.
Don't change that.
Never seen a ship like yours
Welcome
before.
to the Earth colony
Then again,
ship
I haven't
Constant.
seen any ships before you arrived.
In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios. Climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here.
Just
We were
because
told
our
that it was the
equipment's old
largest,
doesn't
most
mean it won't
advanced ship
work and
ever
take down
constructed on
troublemakers.
Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful but since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and...
Huh.
Ah. So they're
Kinda
called
just ignored what I
Paradiso.
said.
Interesting. Anyway, it's not important whether we like the potential results right now. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, let's focus on the issue at hand. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assume that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start. If need be, we can compromise. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond. We thought about it, but it simply won't. Sure, our first settlement may be small. That will be difficult if someone else plans. Thank you.
Hey, it's a fake. Holy stuff.
Amazing. Simply amazing.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Just stay out.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Welcome to Paradiso. Do you have a security? Something I can help you with? Oh, yes. Let's get right to it. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside. As such, we need to handle... So, before we proceed... Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared. So far, doesn't seem to be hostile. I see. Well, if you're speaking on their behalf, I'll refer you right along to the chairman of the Paradiso Group's board, Oliver Campbell. All formal decisions will go through him, not me.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety.
I was worried about my beach buggy until I spoke with that lady.
Welcome. Feel free to look around. And before you act... Okay. Okay. Thanks for shopping.
Enjoy. Enjoy your stay. Knowing you're in our capable hands.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect...
Excuse me, you can't just walk... Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me? Sure.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Belom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble.
That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Hello? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here.
Like Paradiso, the marketing for
Lucky
this
I'm not
place
like the other
writes
board
itself.
members, blazing about the beaches without a care in the unit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, you like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Oh, so it's a colony ship of sorts. Wonderful. That complicates things a bit. As much as I appreciate you showing some initiative, we'll need to discuss this with the present board members and come up with a plan to our liking. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it?
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grab drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain enough.
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot...
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving... Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with. And how that might No, much better to... Thanks for the offer, but my answer is still no. Too much risk involved, and if it goes wrong, then the problem can quickly get out of hand. They settle here, it'll be under our conditions, not theirs. Sorry. Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him.
I know
course it is,
this was
Sarah.
a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation,
We didn't even discuss
I
the
think you've
destruction
made
of
the
their
right
vessel.
choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right.
On behalf of the Paradiso Group,
Man, we didn't
appreciate
talk with that
your
guy
help.
long enough for him to come across as a completely smug asshole. Though, he still kind of was getting there. It was showing. Please clip. There we go.
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. It's all here.
All here, Sarah. Did you expect this planet to suddenly stop having them, considering we went to a planet that we knew was habitable? Because, you know, it's
I don't want to hear any complaints.
freaking factory planet.
Hey, keep an eye on your valuables.
Nope, upstairs.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Oh, we could save valuable weight if we... Sure, that sounds like me. Oh, you should have just said Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research. So grab drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost. It's a pretty big ass. Maybe it is selfish. Tell you what. Sounds... You're darn right it is. I recommend you go back to this. We'll send the part along. Pleasure working with you.
We got strict rules around here. I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to...
Of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
Now that we know what's out there,
I wonder what else is out.
Hey there.
Wow, I've heard about you, but...
I can't tell you how many... I have a million... How did you do... Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm so... Oh, I've got so many... I haven't even given you my name. And, I might add, I'm one... Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive? I've just received word that the drive... You do? Well, this should be a bit easier. Though, first thing I need you to do is then turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to...
boy, am I. Glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation?
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Wonder what it's like out there.
It definitely takes a special type of person to live their entire life, birth to death, aboard a single ship traveling
Hi!
through space.
Hello! Sorry, I'm a... Yeah. Okay. Please do. People didn't know. Then we hear some... People had all... Anyway... See you later, I hope. Whew, what a day. Till next time, I guess. Oh! Ah, don't be a stranger now. Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
Wow.
Just stay out of trouble.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside.
Now that you're here, I can finally... We didn't believe anyone would be out. Well, well, it would appear we have the engineers even upgraded our communications equipment, so we can... Thank you again. Without you, we'd most... I'll make sure people tell... I don't know if we can ever... Pilot.
I guess I'll start up some missions on Paradiso.
The old constant has been fun. I'm looking forward to flying some fancy ships.
Now that we know there are other people out there,
See if there's any Starborn dialogue left. And then it's off to the Unity with me. Did it freeze? I think it froze. Alright, you know what? If any new Starborn options pop up, I'll let you guys know. This might be the last video of the series. Yeah, for now, since it's crashed up, cool. I'll look through, I'll start some quests up. If the Starborn dialogue pops up at all, or Sarah says anything, I'll back out and catch that on stream. Otherwise, this might be the end of the playthrough. I might still do one more stream of this just to actually step through the Unity, because I want to stop there. But we're getting close to the end, folks. There's no faction stuff left. It's just doing the little quests and identifying if anything's really changed. If people react, if I even have the option to say anything for being Starborn, if Sarah has anything to say, and how people react to any of that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, drop the bell, start making some noise, and press for new content on YouTube, and subscribe to my Twitch, catch up on a whole bunch of videos that have made it to YouTube. Y'all have a good night.